Good evening, this is PCTV, Prescott Cable TV, and Prescott Cardinal TV, streaming on YouTube for several years now. Remember, the opinions expressed in our broadcast are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect views, beliefs, or positions of PCTV, Prescott School District, their affiliates, or employees. Good evening, we got an exciting one here in the nest tonight. I'm joined by Jeannie Roll. It's good to have you, Jeannie.
Yeah, thanks. It's good to be here.
Always good to get new people in here, especially you played on this team a lot.
Yeah,
probably
been there
brings back
4 years.
A lot of memories. We got Ayla, Connor, and Maddie on the cameras. Got Chainsaw in the control room, and as usual, our wonderful producer, Larry M. Yeah, looking like a good one. There's a lot of historic matchups between these teams.
Yeah, for sure. I remember last year, I can't remember how JV ended up, but I know varsity only won by a couple points, so it's kind of fun to be back here and seeing how it all is going to play out.
Especially this developing Prescott JV team, too.
Yeah, it's super fun to watch. A lot of freshmen. Super fun to watch them develop and kind of grow as players. Over the season especially, we're coming to an end here.
Absolutely. It's an important one, too, for the girls. So they want to get good playoffs positioning as well. Yeah.
And it's kind of fun to see because Michaela just came back from an injury. She's been doing rehab with Rachel, our new AT. She's obviously killing it tonight. I think she's got all the points so far.
Absolutely. And the Cardinals start off on a fantastic 5-0 run.
Yeah.
I mean, really coming out. They've seen a little shaking up here early in these games in the past, but I think they found it tonight, coming out and getting started.
Yeah, for sure. It really helps to have some of them. That leadership out there. I know Michaela's a sophomore, but she's got that personality to kind of drive the court and lead it, so that's got to help them a lot.
Absolutely. I really like Lainey Matzik, too, on that outside. She's been great as kind of a developer.
Yeah, it's fun to see how these freshmen kind of find their way. I know, it's really nerve-wracking as a freshman in any sport. You can kind of tell.
Absolutely. So now Altoona finding a little bit of a struggle here on a couple drives, but they get the stop on Prescott. Now they're hoping to get on the board. Here's Greta Hansen at the top. Working inside. They had a little bit of a mismatch there. Altoona's got two bigs out.
Yeah, what you don't have with this Prescott JV team is that kind of dynamic height that you see some of these other girls having, and I mean that kind of comes with getting a little older and such, but in the past we used to have so much height and stuff, and they kind of lost that this year.
Most of you guys I think were taller than me when I came in here freshman year. I'm like, oh my gosh, there's just so much taller than me.
Yeah, it's kind of cool to see how it all pans out though with the years and the changes, and you see the varsity team and then you see the JV team, and it's fun to watch for sure. But you can see Michaela down there fighting the good fight. Yeah, fighting a good fight.
It's gonna be a lot of work on the shoulders of Madison McCarthy tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
Out there is the big, and a foul's gonna be called as Tria Bullock goes up to the basket. So now first foul picked up for the Cardinals. Not a bad one. They've had a little bit of trouble working inside on that defense.
Yeah, especially with that size difference. It's easy to get pushed around, and it's easy to kind of get in trouble there underneath there.
Yeah, that's something that Altoona's going to capitalize on beautifully.
Yeah, for sure.
So now they've got four inside, and it's a one-point game. Really a lot to think about. It's good to have that offense coming out on both sides, but
yeah,
it's going to be a lot of defense too, but a great shot from Marin Zwiefel.
Yeah, really good. She's kind of progressed a lot as a player. It's really fun to watch.
And even on the softball field, too.
Yeah. She just became explosive there. And another one to mention for softball is Quinn. She just was a key player for us last year, and it's super fun to see these younger girls kind of taking charge and kind of showing up some other upperclassmen.
And it really can kind of show, too, where it carries over. They've earned their spot here as starters on JV.
Yes, for sure, and it'll reflect up to the varsity level as well. It's kind of cool to see the connections that these girls can make. I mean, if you're in the athletic training room or you're in anything that these girls are a part of, the chatter is just nonstop. And it shows. Like, their attitudes are completely different when they have that connection with each other.
And that communication, too, a great feed to Lainey Matzik.
Yeah.
Like, another great 3-ball.
Yeah.
That's when the Cardinals they've been on it tonight. They had a bit of a struggle last week on a lot of those open shots. But they're definitely capitalizing tonight.
Yes, they for sure are.
So now Prescott gets another stop. And up 7. Cardinals hoping to make it double digits. Matzik at the top on the drop back. Working her. I like this pass offense.
Yeah.
It's working out with that zone inside too.
Working the ball and just seeing where they can find these gaps.
So looking around, Johnson works down.
Nice cut by Marin. They don't see her though.
Around, they wanted Swanson inside.
For sure.
But it works back around. Good defense by Altoona. You definitely got it. That size is giving them really that edge on the defense too.
For sure. It's kind of making Prescott panic a little bit.
So we see a mid-range come up from Mass and McCarthy. Cardinals managed to get the offensive rebound.
Feeding it into McCarthy. She picks up the foul.
A good and she's gotten good. That twist on that post, that's a really hard skill to acquire. So now Mass and McCarthy to the line shooting 2. I think we're going to see a couple substitutions here off of both benches. First for McCarthy, no good.
Yeah, you see more size coming in.
Yeah, I think they've really kind of just realized that, hey, don't let them shoot, just get on top, don't let them move that ball.
For sure. They're really using that to their advantage. Every single girl on that bench is tall.
Absolutely. And sometimes that's just like a school thing, too.
Great rebound by Swanson there.
Tria Bullock's going to get the hand on that first. Now Altoona picking up the pace. Working inside. Great shot.
Yeah, stole one from him.
Coming up from Greta Hansen. It's now back to a 5-point. Cardinals inside. Almost tipped up from McCarthy.
She sees it.
And a great screen.
Ooh. And that was a good shot.
That's a shot that you're not mad with.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, tough break there for the Cardinals. Me and Chris like to call those the 50 balls.
Yeah.
Because it's like a 50 goes in.
Yeah, a great shot. It just doesn't happen to fall.
But now
Altoona, good board.
Great rip away from Adeline Swanson. I think that's something that the Altoona team, they need a little bit of work on, though. You can definitely see like the idea is there. They're finding that post. They're using that size, but a little bit more aggressiveness on that ball. I would have liked to see an offensive rebound out of that.
Right. They're not capitalizing on the lack of Prescott players down underneath the board. Like, they even had to let them get an offensive rebound underneath Prescott's board on a free throw. It's kind of, you'd like to see them capitalize on that.
Absolutely. Hopefully we can see that one change. Still a lot of ball left to play.
For sure.
But now Taylor Tromberg will pick up another foul. Shooting 2, the first no good. And a couple more substitutions off the Cardinals bench. Kaylin Tromberg and Quinn Unser back in for the Cardinals. Up goes number 2, and just off that back one.
That's like a 50-50 ball there, too, which you were just talking about.
Yeah, definitely a little bit of work still desired on that free-point shooting from the Cardinals.
For sure.
That's been the trouble in the last couple weeks.
Good bucket.
A great cut-in. That was, I believe, Kylie Walters.
Yeah.
And that's the advantage, too, when you have that much size. You can walk through.
Yeah. They're trying to find the gaps in Prescott's defense.
They're starting to get on it more. They're playing the zone. They don't want them driving inside.
Yeah.
Taking advantage, and now there's a foul called in that corner.
Yeah, and you're kind of seeing how sometimes that aggressiveness is just
it hurts.
Kind of hurts a little bit, yeah.
Cardinals catch another lucky break, and Audrey DeBrin comes off the bench for Altoona. Now it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, they're really sneaking up on him there.
So we might have seen a set play coming there. Good hands, though, by Raya Radetsky. It'll stay Cardinal ball, 3-point game. Inbound might be seeing a set play. Working around. Here's Kaylin Tromberg at the top. There's that pressure starting to come out.
Yeah,
from
for
Altoona.
sure.
They switched to man.
And, you know, one thing that you might want to see is, like, now with how aggressive they are on them, some pass fakes or some spreading out and just really move the ball, get it around.
And there's that ball move. I like that shot in the corner, too.
Yeah. Kind of caught them off guard. It's really easy to not get your rebounds and stuff when you got girls flying down the court.
Absolutely. So come back with the Cardinals again. But Altoona, they're showing signs. They want to get that ball going offensively.
For sure.
That's a good look to see.
Yeah, they know they're right there.
I think one of these buckets, they're really going to find that rhythm and get going.
For sure.
It stays with the Cardinals. They want to get a little more comfy. Here's Unser outside, 3-ball.
That one looked pretty good from right here.
It was looking good.
Yeah.
Then you heard the front rim.
Yep.
Tough luck there. That's a shot that she normally makes. I think that's like one of her sweet spots.
Yeah.
3-ball comes out from DeBrin while they're turning. Now we're in a bit of a seesaw here, going back and forth.
Yeah, it is. Quick possessions on both ends here.
So now another minute off the clock. Both teams find a bit of a stalemate. Unser pass half court. More pressure on the Altoona defense. So now the ball working its way around to that corner.
One thing I really noticed about Altoona's defense is their communication.
It's good.
It is really, really good.
And they're able to switch really seamlessly, too, between that zone and man. That's something that takes a long time to build that skill.
Yeah, it does. And you kind of see Tatiana Simmons, number 12 for Altoona, taking charge and kind of helping her teammates out. That's something really, really good in any player.
And almost forced the ball loose, but they'll end up catching Lainey Matzik. It'll be back to the line.
She got it.
Now a couple more. McCarthy and Hansen check back in. Now one more, and it's good as well.
She's got a really nice shot.
That's a good shot to see as a freshman,
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
It's really going to be exciting to see. She's got 3 years left with this team.
Yeah, somebody you can really develop. Great attitude.
Absolutely. Especially, too, you want to look for those players, especially with the senior class heading out. They've got a lot of talent.
Yeah,
And,
for sure.
Prescott's going to have to work hard to replace that.
Yeah.
The Cardinals managed to pick up another stop. Really good credit to that. We've seen that Altoona offense. They're there and they're ready. But Prescott defense is just one step ahead right now.
Yeah.
Take it down, let out a couple shots, and it goes right back with Altoona.
Those shots are going to fall for Lainey Matzik pretty quick here.
Oh, yeah.
They look really good from up here. Jump ball.
Jump.
Looks like it's going to go to Altoona.
Good try there, though, by Kaylin Tromberg.
Yep.
So looking at a set play coming out of the box for Altoona.
Lets it slip. Let's see where this goes.
Managed
You
to
recovered it.
And this is what makes a good team good, is
Yeah.
how they recover off of the set play.
Yeah, like to see the hustle from everyone.
So now another foul gets picked up for the Cardinals.
Kayla Johnson comes in for Kaylin Tromberg.
Want a little more speed on the court.
Yep.
So Simmons on the inbound. Works out. I almost thought there was a 3 coming out there. She had a good bit of space.
She's kind of an explosive player.
That's good to have, too.
Yeah.
And a great inside cut.
Yeah, nice shot. Greta Hansen.
So back to the three-point. It feels like the Cardinals, they've had a pretty good dominant half, but Altoona's managing to stick with them pretty close.
Yeah, the thing about this JV team here is it seems like they really want to shoot threes because they don't have the height to kind of post up. I mean, they've got McCarthy, and she's pretty tall. But these other girls are, I mean, you see.
It's more of that struggle
Yeah.
working inside, too, of you can get it to McCarthy, but they really recognize, like, hey, if that's going in, that's to McCarthy. So you just converge on that ball.
Yeah, they really kind of stack on top of it. And I mean, I guess there's quite a bit of freshmen and sophomores on Altoona, but they're super aggressive.
And Chris relates that one. He calls it the swarm of mosquitoes.
Yeah, that's a perfect way.
They all just get on that ball.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
That is a perfect way to describe it. They are very aggressive and they really want to just attack. And that's, something that's kind of hard for any freshman is just might not want to be as aggressive.
Absolutely. Definitely something to think about overall.
For sure.
And, we'll take a moment to thank our Booster Club members in the next time out. And again, we'll throw out the quick shameless business pitch. Not sure. I'm pretty sure registrations are still open. They've been open since January 1st. If you want to become a Booster Club member, that's great. We love supporting small business. You can go ahead and reach out to us on our website at www.prescott/cable.org or go ahead, leave a comment on one of our YouTube videos, and we'll make sure to get back to you, and we appreciate your continued support. But anyway, coming out of the timeout, stays Cardinal ball and a quick three ball from Unser. I like the shot. That one definitely had good intention, but
yeah,
the defense for Altoona, they're starting to get on top of that. They recognize that three ball is coming out a lot more common.
Really speeding up Prescott's offense here.
Goes to another jump ball. Stays with the Cardinals. You can tell they're definitely breathing a little sigh of relief on the bench.
Yeah, for sure.
Because that Altoona team, they're starting to warm up and come to life. So now the Cardinals take it back. Still looking for points. Now Unser hesitates. No, I would have thought she would have shot that. But,
yeah, for sure.
I think there's a little bit of hesitation now that she's missed that one a couple times.
Yeah, on that rebound there, Prescott probably should have had that, but they kind of conflicted each other there, which you see happen a lot,
especially in the young players too. That kind of that hesitation.
Yep.
But it comes back with Altoona.
Yep. Let's see what happens.
Looking a lot more
she goes
confident
up.
on the offense.
Yeah. Draws the foul.
That's a clear one. And then the weak side too with the opposite hand. That's a tough shot.
Yeah.
Sends Raya Radetsky to the line shooting 2. First up is off. The Cardinals subbing Adeline Swanson for Quinn Unser. And up goes number 2. Just off. Good pickup from Lainey Matzik.
For sure. She really likes to speed things up is one thing. She's got some good ball handling skills.
That was good recognition, too. They were in a 2-on-3 going down.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely want to wait for your teammates on that one. And a great move.
Great shot.
Worked outside to Adeline Swanson.
For sure. And the thing is, they probably don't expect that she's going to let things fly. But, I mean, she's got the shot. Why not do it?
Absolutely. That's the Prescott specialty.
Yep.
I'm sure they work you guys on that one in practice when you were here all the time, I bet.
Yep.
But the Cardinals come down with another offensive rebound, and they
recovered from that one.
Ground.
Yeah.
I almost thought that one was coming
McCarthy lets
back.
it fly. Board by Swanson. She's really just killing the boards
Working
this game.
as that backup post.
Yeah.
That's been really useful to them, too, especially since their traditional strategy of getting into Mass McCarthy. Altoona's really covered that one.
Another 3. Another offensive board. They're
great move by Maren Zwiefel.
Ooh.
Ends up getting rolled a bit by Johnson and sent to a foul as it's picked up by Altoona, I believe.
Foul on McCarthy. Kind of got her on the back of the hand there, but that was a good possession, you know, kind of good shots. It just didn't fall. I think they got 2 offensive boards. And
yeah, real good credit inside. Alan Swanson.
Yeah,
she's another one of those great players.
Yeah,
that can
she's got to have
work inside.
She's got to have 3 or 4
rebounds.
Yeah,
by now
rebounds
for sure.
by now, and I think 2 of them are offensive, which is just
absurd.
Really, yeah, it's really good. She seems like she's got no fear.
That's good to see you.
Yeah.
You can't afford to hesitate in basketball.
No, not at all.
Even in gym class, I end up getting put in a rec team sports with Kobe and all those guys. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, it's a tough.
It's a tough sport,
especially when you don't really play it or practice all season. It's kind of one of those sports that if you get thrown in with, some of the best players in your school, it can be a challenge for sure. You're kind of lost all over the place. It's tough.
It really goes to show the dedication though that even these players have working in practice.
In a steal there by Michaela. See if she goes all the way.
And it might come. They're gonna catch the foul.
Caught the foul on her.
That's the good move and good awareness.
Yeah.
I almost thought that they almost got away with it there for a second too.
Yeah, me too. Kind of late blow of the whistle there.
But Johnson goes back. Shooting 2. So the Cardinals take on a much better lead. Up 8, less than 3 to go in the first period.
Yeah, you kind of see a slow scoring game for both teams here.
It really comes down to that defense, though. I think
it really does.
Of the day.
And I think that the Prescott's kind of figuring out the aggressiveness of Altoona, getting used to it, trying not to let them affect it. Obviously, the score kind of shows that.
It's a game of inches.
It really is.
And really good credit to these coaching staffs too. The little adjustments that they take.
For sure.
Especially how well Altoona can switch between the man and the zone.
Right.
That's definitely a hard skill to pick up on.
And it takes a lot of communication to the coaches, to the players, between the players. I don't even know how many times that we've had bad communication and we're in a zone and I think we're in a man and it's just.
Even sometimes you see on like TV the NBA players. It's like.
Yeah. If you're not told or like even listening, it goes both ways. I mean. Good
communication
good
on a different level. Great defense by Altoona. Good bit of a pincer movement there.
Yeah,
by
pinched her in there.
Now here's Hansen at the top, just over 2 to go. Down 9, and Altoona wants to get this one a little closer before the half.
For sure, you can see them.
Working
shot
around
here.
3 ball.
Ooh, that one looked pretty good. Like
it was good.
Yeah.
I was kind of surprised. That looked so forward on the momentum too.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna have one of those that hits the rim, bounces way up, goes in, and yeah, it's a
delicate balance. That one up was up by Walters. Now an inbound play. Clock crossed 2 minutes, and they're going to catch Greta Hansen on a double dribble. So a tough break there. A couple mistakes I think Altoona can definitely learn from going into the locker room. But
yeah, and
it still is able to be bounced back from.
Yeah, for sure. You still got a minute, a little over a minute and a half left there, and it kind of. So much can happen in almost 2 minutes. It's insane.
Absolutely.
It seems like time crawls by. And
it's now a small mistake on the Cardinal side too.
Yeah.
I believe that was a travel from Kaylin Tromberg.
Mm-hmm. Which, I guess we're kind of evening each other out right now. It's going really back and forth. And they only lost about 15 seconds off the clock, so not what you want for Prescott, but
not all you want it. But Altoona's got some time to.
Yeah, they do. They really do.
So here's Bullock at the top, working inside. They call the charge as Taylor Tromberg drops to a knee.
Kind of got tripped up there. Obviously, wasn't very intentional.
Yeah, that one's a tough call. You could tell.
Yeah,
you could tell that Altoona was not happy about that one. It's such a hard call, though, too, especially when it's hard to stop that momentum so fast.
It really is, and
now they get another charge called.
One thing, she isn't moving her feet, so it's really hard to, let a player go by you and then just use your hands and your upper body, because then you're going to have, that's where those 2 fouls come in, is you're just not moving your body quick enough. And
absolutely.
yeah, it's
a tough balance.
It really is. And then you see Michaela capitalize on that. Didn't let him score.
It's now just over a minute to go. Cardinals looking for double digits.
Wide open 3 here. Oh, look at that. Another offensive board by Swanson.
Alan Swanson, it's what she does. She's figured out her role on this team. Michaela Johnson's going to keep it in bounds before they call the backcourt.
Yep. Kind of run more time off the clock there.
So a tough break, but good strategy at the same time, too. You don't want to let Altoona have that any more than they can.
A lot of things that they can learn from both sides. Those little mistakes, can change a game here.
Absolutely. I mean, foul trouble, not too bad either. Cardinals are going to put Altoona in bonus on the next one, but there's been games where we've had double bonus by the end of this first period.
Oh, for sure. Good board by Unser there.
Great
Wide
shot,
open on the
working
block.
Around.
Just work it, Make this the last possession of the game unless you got a wide open one.
It comes up
Great
from
shot
Michaela
by
Johnson.
Michaela.
A great move, great capitalism.
For sure.
It's that decision making too. That's how she started on varsity before the injury, unfortunately.
Yeah, and I'm sure she'll make that transition back to full varsity eventually.
Absolutely.
But she's kind of hesitant on how she kind of moves.
But a little bit of confusion in the last couple seconds as
it's tough. I mean, where she caught that was way under the basket. She could have maybe made something happen, but
could have made a reverse. But
it's kind of a tricky way.
But before we take a short break while the team's going to the locker room, we're going to take a quick moment to thank our Booster Club members: American Legion Post 61, Croy Insurance Agency, First National Bank of River Falls and Prescott, Heart, Hands, and Mind Child Care, Helmer Printing, New Adventures Learning Center, PC Bonkers, Prescott Family Dental, River City Sitch, Shangri-La Salon, Prescott Tourism Committee, Wisconsin Credit Union, and all of our cable and YouTube viewers, thank you. This is PTTV. We'll be back in 10 minutes for the second period. Good evening and welcome back to the nest. Steve and Jeannie here in the booth. The Cardinals are coming out pretty strong into the second period. They led 21-10 at the half. And have a feeling there's a lot of productive locker room talks here on both sides.
Yeah, for sure. You know, that's one thing you kind of try and capitalize on is all the time you can get together during and the little breaks you get.
Absolutely. I think figuring out Altoona's got their size down. I think it's now just kind of capitalizing, getting the bunnies. That's what Chris likes to say too.
Yeah.
Because they've had a lot of post opportunities
for sure.
or cut-ins. It just comes down to that aggressiveness, and hopefully we can see some of that coming out from Altoona.
Yeah, it's just
start off.
It's kind of amazing how much like size difference can affect a whole dynamic of a game here. And obviously Altoona's at the advantage. You can see that they're trying to post up Michaela, take every opportunity they can.
Absolutely, mid-range shot comes up, and first foul comes up under the basket.
I think that's on Michaela Johnson there.
So it'll be right to the line for Raya Radetsky.
Yeah, those are kind of cheap fouls because she's so small. She has nothing else she can possibly do.
Getting pushed. That's that toughness, though.
Yeah.
When you're matched up against a team with this much size.
Yeah. She made the first one. Let's see what she can do with the second one. And
it's now back to 10. Altoona hoping to keep it under double digits before they get back on the board.
Yeah.
Up comes number 2, and it's around and out.
Looks like we had a line violation on one of the Altoonas. I couldn't make out who she exactly pointed to, but
it's good to see too. But almost a little too jumpy there from Altoona. It's good to see that they've got that aggressiveness. They want to get out, and they're going to come out with a steal right there.
Yep.
There's Greta Hansen on the post. Good defense by Maren Zwiefel.
Offensive board and swiped away by Johnson there. And let's see what happens with another offensive board, I guess. And finally a foul.
Zwiefel's all over that, under the basket.
You know, you kind of see those things, and it's really hard because, you know, you gave them how many opportunities, and they always almost seem to end up in a foul on the defense.
Definitely a tough situation. Cardinals come out with 2 here in this first minute.
For sure.
Now it's Greta Hansen shooting 2.
No good on the first one.
So a tough break there, but Altoona finding a rhythm. It comes from picking up the fouls right now on the Cardinals. Up goes number 2, just short. It's going to be a race for it, but the Cardinals will end up receiving.
Yeah, that's kind of swiped away by 22 there.
You got to give credit to Radetsky, too. Even though she's just a freshman, she's been doing great at what she does. She definitely has a lot of the spark here that the Altoona offense needs.
For sure.
So a drive up to the basket by Eleni Matzik. Ends up just off to the side.
Yeah, let's see if they can find their
find that rhythm.
Yeah, their rhythm again here.
I have a feeling that got talked about a lot.
Oh, and then they go, yep, there they go, Quinn with the steal.
And a great move. Ends up alley-ooping to Matzik. I thought that one was rolling in.
Yeah, me too. But she picks up the foul there, so she'll get 2 anyway.
So good moves, whether it was intentional or not from Quinn Unser. Got the job done for the Cardinals.
For sure.
So 2 for Matzik first is good. And up goes number 2, second good as well. So the Cardinals get past double digits. Altoona really wants to get started here on the offense.
Yeah, again, they seem to kind of be the team that just is go, go, go all the time. And, you know, sometimes that's super helpful. But if you can get a team.
You want some hesitation, too. And I think that's what the Cardinals are doing.
Yeah, right, if you get a team that can kind of figure your speed out, sometimes it's just causing turnovers and small things that really affect the game.
Now they're going to catch Johnson on another charge. More of that difficulty from they're going to give it to Altoona. Not sure exactly what happened. It looks like there was a little bit of a scuffle So they were working around to the corner.
Yeah.
But Prescott manages to hold on to it, and a 3-ball comes out. They get the offensive rebound.
Altoona swipes it away.
Good pickup by Tria Bullock.
Yep.
There's what you're talking about again, too. I like the charge in, but having that hesitation, I think, is going to help them a lot.
It's nice to see Prescott not panicking when they see her charging in. You know, they kind of just are like, I'm going to set my feet and see if I can draw the foul on her.
Especially, too, just because you're smaller, it doesn't mean that you have to have an issue when someone comes at you.
Yeah, I agree.
If you can plant your feet on it,
I agree.
You're really able to make that work. And the Cardinals, I think they finally realized that, hey, you know what? Yeah, they've got more size. Yeah, they've got more height. But as long as we can kind of stand our ground, we really can make it work.
Yeah, like she's really, really pushing them around down there. And they're kind of, each one of them is trying to hold their own the best they can. Sometimes you can't do much if you know, you're 5'2" and they're 6'2". There's nothing you can really do about it. But they're really doing all they can.
All right, give the foul to Araya Radetsky.
And just like that, you know, Altoona drew those 2 fouls, but now they're calmed down a little bit, and Altoona's got one more, so.
It's definitely a little bit for them to think about. I'd like to see a timeout soon, hopefully from the Altoona side. Because they've got to figure it out. I like the fast offense from them, and they're able to stop this Cardinal offense, but they're just moving that ball around too much. They're not really making sure they line up that good shot.
And
even on the steal, I like that steal, but the Cardinals are just going to be able to get right on top.
Yeah, and it's another thing is, like, again, with the rushing the offense, you know, sometimes they put so much pressure on Prescott's offense and defense that they just don't know what to do.
And definitely worked out there. They managed to get a foul as the ball tips its way back under the Altoona basket.
And we see a shot here. No
it's
good,
a good
but
shot coming out.
She got the board, but stepped out of bounds, unfortunately.
That's a tough break too. Coming off that.
Yeah,
back
it
pivot.
really is. It's a weird angle. When you're down there, you don't realize how close you are to that line.
So Altoona comes up struggling again. Hopefully we can see a change, but the Cardinals, they just want to keep going.
Yeah.
And another foul is called as Johnson cuts off the baseline.
I think she's going to get 2 here, too. Looked like she was shooting there.
Yeah, it looked like she went up, and yeah, she's going to get those 2. So Michaela Johnson putting in the work, drawing the fouls tonight. Shooting 2, the first is off. And Taylor Tromberg will check in for the Cardinals. Second from Johnson, good. So 12:30 to go, and Altoona's down 13. Hanson at the top, working around. I think this is really the moment where you see if the patience can pull off, because they're looking a lot more composed.
Yeah, and
that was the shot right there.
And you know, I always would try to be patient in the breakaway. Swanson, that was really good. You know,
there's that patience too. That you were just talking about.
You know, I always thought that patience was, and unless you were, and you knew you could speed a team up, your patience on offense is always going to get you a good shot.
Absolutely. So Altoona will go ahead and take a timeout and kind of figure out their playing offensively.
Yeah, that was a really, really nice fast break there by Swanson. You know, that's kind of the judgment thing, too, for a freshman, is just, you know, she's going to develop into good players, and that's what you kind of see from this Prescott JV and this Altoona team.
Absolutely.
They're all going to develop to be really great players.
Trying to think about it, almost it's like an old line for basketball.
Yeah.
Especially when a lot of them get up to their senior year of I imagine they'll just be able to push everybody.
Yeah,
around.
for sure. Like, you look at them, they're freshmen and they're sophomores. And they're like, what, 6 foot, 5'9", 5'10", I think the smallest one is 5'5". And, you know, I mean, that's still pretty tall compared to some girls that play basketball. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Sometimes that height and that strength is just unmatched, and you compete as best you possibly can.
But yeah, a lot of good young talent on these teams, and hopefully we can see this team's resourceful. I have a feeling the Altoona bench, they're gonna come up with something good
For sure.
coming out. It's gonna be Altoona ball. Just under 12 to go. So inbound, here's DeBrin at the top. Still playing the fast break. Working
Ooh.
intentional under the basket. Catches the foul.
Caught Matzik not paying attention there.
That's the thing you see as a freshman too sometimes is you lose focus on that ball because it ends up moving so fast. That
Yeah.
you
For
think,
anybody,
it's not my area.
Yeah, it's really easy to get lost, especially when you're trying to help out your teammates. It's really hard.
So Tatiana Simmons to the line,
This
shooting
one,
2.
no good.
An even foul count, 4-4. Up goes the second and off. Pickup by Johnson. Now a bit of pressure here. Trying to work past half court. Johnson will be able to make it pass off a screen inside, off the base, is fouled.
It was a great drive by her. She just is drawing foul after foul.
That was I think that might have been an even better screen by Adeline Swan. That'll get it all the way to the baseline.
Yeah, I mean, it's really easy to drive, but when you have somebody who can screen and actually screen the right way, it's a game changer for sure. Just sneak right around.
It's like the setter in volleyball.
Yeah, exactly. You can't play volleyball without a setter. Well, you can, but
It's pretty hard.
you still got to set it over the net somehow. So
yeah, real credit to Adeline Swanson.
Yeah, for sure.
Getting some free throw points up for the Cardinals. Johnson puts up another. It's 28-11. So Altoona still trying to work back. Get something going inside. Here's Hansen on the post.
good stop by Tromberg there.
Works out, and I want to see a 3 come out. I think that's what Altoona needs right now. But Prescott's just all over that shot right
Yeah,
now.
they are. And McCarthy uses her height to swipe the ball away and rips it away.
And a good impact from
And
her.
I'm liking how Prescott, they're kind of drifting away from the threes, which threes are perfectly fine because they can shoot. But
You don't want to let it define you at the same
yes,
time also.
they're really running the ball down and beating Altoona down the court to get these wide open or almost wide open buckets. And you can see it's working. It's 30-11.
Absolutely. It's a lot to think about, and the Cardinals pick up another steal.
Yeah, and look at that. They go again with these fast breaks, and that seriously changes games. And, they didn't get it there. But
it's the idea that count, and more so the fact that you can kind of change up your playing style that
for
quickly
sure,
too.
It really shows a lot about a team.
So real credit, and a big substitution off the Cardinal bench. Quinn Unzer, Kaylin Tromberg, and Maren Zwiefel check in. So good minutes from Michaela Johnson
For sure.
and Matzik and McCarthy. So 10-20 under the basket, Simmons.
That was a really
I thought
nice.
that was going in for
yeah,
sure.
that was
and
a
that time it
really
will.
really nice back cut by her. Threw her defender off, and then kept fighting through it to get that and one there.
So a great shot, and that one finally ends the Altoona drought.
Yes.
Hopefully we can see a lot more points come up from them after that score. So Simmons for the and one is good. So 16-point game. 10 minutes. Altoona starting to chip back.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I've learned from my years in here is it changes really fast.
Games it's really hard to define a game really early on, especially if it's, I think the boys team just came back from I don't know if they were here, but
so many close.
Yeah, they were down by
scores.
Probably 20 points, and I think they came back to win it by 8 or 9, which is, if you think about it, really, really impressive.
And another great shot from Simmons.
I think
They're gonna call it a no shot.
Yeah, I don't really know what happened there. I wonder if she kind of stepped out or.
It's kind of what I was wondering.
Or got a foul on the way there or something, but I don't know. She was really, really
tough.
deep.
It was there. She really managed to push up.
Yeah.
But either way, it ends up turning around back to the Cardinals mid-range.
I think that was Tromberg. Yep.
Now Altoona hoping to keep it going. Hansen at the top, working off a screen. Going inside, Simmons.
And you got the sister.
There's the foul.
Yeah.
And you can tell Zwiefel's kind of like, oops. Because that leg kind of came up and ended up tripping Simmons.
Yeah. It's kind of fun to see sisters on the court there working together. You don't see that every day.
It's, the siblings especially. It's awesome to watch.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's almost like they have a different level of like communication too on top of.
I think any
just the
you know each other a lot, you know, and they're really fighting to support each other and stuff. You know, you see the high fives and the things, and
absolutely.
You see Altoona rushing them here, and they swipe it
It
away.
up. DeBrin up to go.
They get the offensive board.
Tough break, ripped by Simmons. Good.
She gets it. You see that?
There's that aggressiveness.
The rushing of Prescott there.
That one pushes the Cardinals to take a timeout, and that's definitely a good one. Because you can tell here now the momentum is starting to shift a little bit.
It is shifting, and you know, the scores are kind of changing now a little bit, just like we talked about.
Yeah, it's definitely it's a hard situation too. And I think both JVs have been in a lot this year. They managed to get up pretty good at the start, but they start to find some pressure when it comes to holding it on. Yeah,
this Altoona team really likes to push their limits with the speed and the aggressiveness, which, I mean, they were really calming down at first, but now they're kind of panicking a little bit when it comes to the pressure.
So definitely a lot to think about in terms of that composure, but while both teams are talking it over, we're going to take another quick moment to thank our Booster Club members. American Legion Post 61, Croy Insurance Agency, First National Bank, River Falls and Prescott, Heart, Hands, and Mind Childcare, Helmer Printing, New Adventures Learning Center, PC Bonkers, Prescott Family Dental, River City Stitch, Shangri-La Salon, Prescott Tourism Committee, Wisconsin Credit Union. All of our cable and YouTube viewers, thank you. So coming out of the timeout, Cardinals looking a little bit more calmed down. It's good to see. But we're gonna see some really fast Altoona pressure here.
Yeah, for sure. I think this
is where they
put
the trap.
They put the pressure on, and you know, we'll see what Prescott can do to kind of beat that. They so far doing good. Quinn finds it. No good on the shot though.
I like that kind of the run up shot there too. Working off that backboard.
They're really finding both teams are finding success on their drives, and then we see a kick out here with the shot. Didn't quite fall, but that was a good take. She was wide open there. They got the board. Let's see what they can do here.
I almost thought there might have been a reverse coming.
Yeah, me too. She looked like she wanted to do it, but she turned around.
Sometimes there's that little bit of fear to try new things too, and
especially things that kind of take a while to master. If some girls can't even master it.
Definitely hard. I mean, I only played basketball for a few years, but it's hard to make those kind of shots.
It is. I played basketball. I just graduated last year, and I even struggled with that. I tried to avoid that shot at all costs.
Definitely a scary one inside.
Yeah, for sure.
Really give credit. The game's kind of evolved. You see so many people make that shot nowadays.
Yeah, when I was growing up, I mean, we were told to never take that shot unless it was like a buzzer beater or something, you know. But I always really liked that when I was on the baseline there to kick out to, I had Violet behind me and Rory Zulsdorf and all those girls that could shoot. So that was always what I liked to do with it. If I wasn't confident, I wasn't going to take the shot.
So good awareness here by the Cardinals. But they're going to end up missing out on another drive. So we might see some Altoona capitalization. They're working inside off the post, and that one was right there.
They're really having a tough night. Altoona is finishing the ball.
It definitely.
If they would have finished their shots, I mean, this would be a game within points.
Absolutely.
Which is really hard at any level. I mean. you got so many girls and all the pressure, but
And sometimes it's just putting it all together too.
Yeah.
I try and think. I think of it like a puzzle.
yep, that's
of
exactly right.
You can have the aggressiveness. You can have the height. You can have that defensive capability. But unless you have that ability to finish up on your shots too,
yeah,
it's really hard to build a good team.
for sure. And it could just be the night. Some nights you're not the best at defense or whatever, and you struggle on communication. And the next night it's all there, and you win by 40 points. It's just sometimes you just have those days.
Just depends on the day. But another quick timeout called. Not sure what happened there. It looked like Rya Radetsky got a little rattled. So hopefully she's doing all right.
Yeah.
So something on the inbound.
Yeah, it looked like the pressure was getting to Prescott there. They couldn't really get it in, and then when she chucked it in, I wonder if something happened. It could just be, Altoona's bench is not. They got one girl on the bench, so
yeah, they're
probably
going to
get
all the time.
Yeah, they're probably getting pretty exhausted here.
A good credit. Matic wanted that. She was wide open in that corner.
Yeah.
Zwiefel takes it down just over 7. Now working around Unser with some hesitation. It's probably good.
Good kick out there. I really like how they're working the ball. If something's not working, they're going to try and get to somebody that's open.
Find that different avenue.
Yeah, exactly.
Now working out Unser at the top.
Quinn likes it.
Good.
That
What
was
a great shot.
It looked really pretty.
I wonder if I feel like people should take pictures of those and like decorate them or something.
Yeah.
Honestly, kind of like flowers. That's a good way to describe basketball shots. Actually,
Yeah.
if you get a good one.
And the way it feels too is just like, you just take that sigh of relief.
It is an awesome experience.
It really is.
But another tough break for Altoona, and they draw a foul on their own end. But the Cardinals now in bonus. That's 1-on-1 for Quinn Unser.
Yeah.
So
she drains it.
Now a little bit of a struggle on the Altoona side. But, I was kind of expecting this bit more fouls here in the second half as both teams kind of figured that out.
Yeah, there always seems to be more in the second half. You're doing everything you can to win the game.
That's what makes it exciting too. Even a lot of the guys' games, they end up coming down to 1 or 2 points, and that's where those free throws really start to come in.
Yeah.
The great rebounds off the board from Altoona. 3-ball comes up and just off into the hands of Johnson. That was a great offensive drive for them. They managed to work that ball around, get inside, and they tried outside too, but Cardinal defense is just really on top of them right now.
They are. They're kind of figuring out what works, and I think they're capitalizing on the tiredness of Altoona because when you run 6 girls in a great back cut by Quinn there,
wow.
She drains the layup, great pass. But you got to capitalize on everything you can, and when you run 6 girls, you're gonna get tired.
Yeah, definitely. It makes it hard. I've heard the horror stories of basketball conditioning.
Yeah.
And it's real credit. Altoona's still managing to play a good game, even though they're definitely tired.
Yeah, for sure.
Mid-range comes up from Radetsky. Ends up being a little off to the side. It's a tough break, unfortunately, for them. So now the Cardinals got it less than 5:30. Got a good size lead. Now kind of both teams going back to a little bit of fundamental.
Yeah, another great cut and pass by McCarthy.
I think that's really what they've managed to establish tonight.
Yeah.
When it comes down to working that ball faster than Altoona's, they get under the basket and they find that cut.
Yeah,
That's been
do.
Working great.
We've seen 2 offensive boards here by Altoona.
And a great shot.
And they that's what you got to do. If you're going to get the offensive boards, you got to capitalize. I guess you get a longer possession, but.
And there it comes from Audrey DeBrin. Yeah, they definitely need that.
For sure.
Because like you were saying too, it's that ability to finish the ball.
Yeah.
I think that'll be one hopefully we see develop with Altoona, if not through the end of this year, then next year for sure.
Yeah, and it definitely will. You know, it's so hard at the JV level because you see so many girls kind of hesitate and like don't know where to finish the ball, and then by their senior year, you know, they're some of the best athletes that come through the school. So
absolutely, great cut there for McCarthy. Adds 2 onto the Cardinals score, and another little mistake for Altoona. Kind of what's been hurting them tonight is a missed pass goes out of bounds.
Yeah, they are really trying kind of different things. You know, we already talked about they shot really 3 dominant for Prescott in the beginning, and now they're kind of
changing it up,
finding the cuts and really making sure that they are, you know, they're really dominating right at this moment. You see a good screen by Tromberg.
That almost got picked up. Matzik had one behind her too.
Yeah.
I think if you have a little bit of a change up here on the defense, I think that's really what Altoona might need here.
For sure.
Even if it's something as simple as just doubling the ball.
Yeah.
Forcing
or at least just, you know, making sure they're really communicating with the help side, because you saw however many cuts that Prescott did already. You know, it's easy to get the cuts when you don't have any help side defense. And that really changed from the beginning. I wonder if it's because they're tired, but they really were magnets, like you said, the mosquitoes on the ball at the beginning, and now they're kind of, you know, worrying about their one girl, and it's tough.
Focusing more on that man, but they managed to get it under there.
Yeah.
And it's a foul.
Yeah, Tromberg draws the foul there.
So Tromberg shooting 1-on-1. Or actually, they might call it 2 since that was a shooting.
Yeah, I guess I don't know what they decided to do. Must be a 2,
call that one
yep.
too. Yeah, that one always catches me up. I always assume it's a 1-on-1 unless it's close. But there's been so many games lately where there's been a lot of like under the basket calls, but they've called them baseline.
Yeah, it just depends on what the ref, kind of sees, and it's kind of weird for us to see here because it's really hard to watch everything that's kind of going on here. You're not really quite paying attention to everything or able to see everything. You're so far away. Yeah,
and you definitely have to give credit to these refs. They do a lot of work to get good at what they're doing.
They really do, yeah. And they just want what's best for the girls, so it's nice to kind of see. These guys are doing a great job.
Absolutely. And now,
I guess I didn't see what happened here.
Looks like I think there was a little bit of a foul coming down off the free throws.
Must have been, yeah.
So now it sends Audrey DeBrin over.
Here she gets the 1-on-1.
Yeah, that's a pretty common one, especially in these last couple minutes. You end up picking that down. You get a little too aggressive. You want that offensive rebound.
For sure, and she drains both of them here.
Some great free throw shooting from Altoona.
Yeah, for sure.
I think this one's going to be a good one on the varsity tonight. They had a close one against Baldwin Altoona, but they ended up unfortunately losing. Prescott got it, but it was definitely close. So these guys they're definitely pretty equal in skill. So it's going to be exciting to see what goes on with varsity tonight.
For sure, and I know that Prescott had kind of won, I think it was like 25 or 30 points the first game, but Altoona has some really, really good players, and it might just have been an off night. There's so many things that could affect your game, but those games are always tough, especially for Prescott. They might come in thinking, oh, well, we're going to beat them by 25 or 30 again, and if you drop your guard, anything can happen.
That's where Chris always reminds me of the most famous example this year, the boys' Somerset game here at home. That was a tough one to watch.
Yeah, and it's always sad, but, it's all about capitalizing, like we've kind of said all night. If you're going to let your guard down, teams are going to find their way to pick everything they can apart.
But now less than 3 minutes left to go. Both these teams looking for some final points. If Altoona wants to let that clutch factor out, it's now.
Yeah.
Here's Johnson working across.
A nice drive by Tromberg, and
a
she
great
does it.
shot.
That was awesome.
That's a player that we've seen more recently now off the bench. Taylor Tromberg.
Yeah, she freshman. You can tell she's really trying to learn. And you know, she did everything right there. She used her left hand. She drove in and beat her girl on defense. I mean, that's for somebody who's really developing. That's a great
working for those minutes. That's
yeah.
exactly how you get more.
Exactly. You show them everything that you've been practicing for. It's really fun to see girls like that progress and develop.
So a couple of shots off from Walters. They call the travel as Johnson takes it down.
They put Ella Patak in, right?
Yes.
I always want to call her Grace.
Yes, they will. Yeah, Prescott, I think, opting now to a couple more of their bench players.
Yeah. They have a really deep bench, so, I mean...
It's good to get experience
it
for
really
some of these
is.
players, too.
You can't just put a girl in with... I mean, no experience, but, you know, any minutes that they can get is just going to help. And it's just going to make them feel good, and it makes the whole team feel good that they did their job.
Absolutely. It's now 140. The Cardinals have a 23-point lead. Looking to just play some simple basketball, get some stops, and get a couple more points in.
For sure. And Altoona with the nice finish.
It's a great move from them. They're still proving that they want to fight.
Yeah, they definitely aren't the team to give up.
Yeah, definitely. That's something that you have to respect, even though they're down this much of.
Yeah.
It's the passion for this game, and really just wanting to keep working and keep improving. That's definitely something that you can respect across any board.
Besides them being tired, I think that their aggressiveness and their pressure on the ball hasn't changed throughout the entire game. They still are doing everything that they can instead of giving up, and that's something really cool to see in any team.
It's now 1 minute to go. Altoona looking for a couple final points. 3 ball comes up from DeBrin.
I saw Simmons in the corner. She was just waiting for it.
Yeah, that was a while. You could kind of see she had her hands. She's like, oh, I want that so bad.
Yep. For sure. If you know, they could have swung it a little bit, I bet she would have drained that. She was just waiting for it patiently.
It's now less than a minute to go. The ball works inside to Ella Patak, and it goes to a jump ball. It's going to stay with the Cardinals. 38 seconds to go. Inbound Patak. Finds Matzik. She wants something in the corner there.
Yeah.
Decides to do the drop back instead. Patak inside. And stolen.
Let's see if she can finish it here.
Kylie Walters, great hesitation.
She got her own board and finished it. Yeah.
A great shot.
Yeah, that willingness to never give up, you know.
Now the Cardinals,
and
they're looking for one more.
Another one here. We see
Looking
Ella.
out Patak.
Oh.
Off the board, 7 seconds. Might see one final shot. Working deep inside. Walters goes up.
Did what she could. She was pressured,
short,
though.
But what a great game.
For sure.
Great work there. The Cardinals are going to take it 43-24, and definitely it's been a privilege, and looking forward to varsity.
Yeah, for sure. It'll be a good game.
Absolutely. Thank you for joining me in here tonight,
Of
Jeannie.
course, thanks for having me.
Yeah, and hopefully we see you around more, but we're going to take a short 15-minute break, and we will be back for varsity.
Yep.
sings our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed as the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sailors, that star-spangled banner yet wave, o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Good evening. This is PCTV, Prescott Cable TV, and Prescott Cardinal Television, streaming on YouTube for several years now. Our website, www.prescott-cable.org. Remember, the opinions expressed in our broadcast are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views, beliefs, or positions of PCTV, Prescott School District, their affiliates, or their employees. I'm your announcer, Chris. Steve will be up here in a couple minutes, finishing up with band. We have Madison, Connor, and Ayla on the cameras. Chainsaw working the control room, and we're produced by none other than Larry M. We have a middle border conference matchup tonight. The Altoona Railroaders in town. 12-5 overall, 6-4 in the middle border conference. They're coached by Michelle Peplinski. Their starting lineup looks like this tonight. Junior number 3, Bria Kleinschmidt. Senior number 5, Braylon Seiverling. Senior number 15, Lillian Duquesne. Junior number 23, Jasmine Klika. And senior number 35, Kennedy Berg. Those will be your starters for Altoona. As Prescott, they're kind of fighting for position there in the conference for playoff seeding here, as both have 6 wins. Prescott, coached by Owen Hamilton, won their last game against Ellsworth last week, I believe. They're 10-7, 6-3 in the middle border conference. Coach Hamilton will go with the familiar starting lineup here. Senior number 2, Violet Otto. Senior number 4, Nora Bowles. Junior number 5, Izzy Thone. Senior number 11, Hannah Schumer. And junior number 12, Delaney Nelson. As Violet Otto introduced here, she last home game put up 40 points for Prescott against Rice Lake. It wasn't enough to outduel Shepley, but a great home showing for Violet Otto in her last game. Hopefully she can carry that over to tonight. And Prescott hopefully can get a win here. A big win here for here on out here for these conference games for playoff seeding. Going through the final lineups here. Jump ball will be in about a minute or so. Prescott will be in their home whites. Altoona in their black, red stripe, and white letters. The black and red. And we're going to have a jump ball. Delaney Nelson and looks like Lillian Duquesne will jump it up. And one by Altoona into the hands of Jasmine Klika. Prescott starting out in man-to-man defense. Saw a little zone from them as well, but they typically play person-to-person, man-to-man defense. Klika out to Duquesne. Seiverling has it. She looked good last year. Braylon Seiverling looked really good last year. Excited to see what she's done here. And nice little turnaround there. Duquesne, her first 2-0. Seiverling now a senior. There's Nora Bowles, number 4. Trying to get inside to Nelson. She's doubled, turnaround left hand, no good. And off the foot of Kennedy Berger, main Prescott ball. You've seen Prescott come out kind of a little slow here on offense the last few games. A great roll from Violet Otto. Inbound pass, and she'll go to the line here. First on Duquesne. Yeah, Prescott's been starting slow on offense in the first half, but they've made good adjustments in the second half. Like I said, these games are crucial here for playoff seeding, especially being tied with Altoona. First one good, second one good as well. Violet Otto's also entered in the WIA free throw shooting contest. She's at, I think, about 84% this year. I think you can vote for her on WIAA website. It's all good for Violet. Got to make those free throws. We're tied up at 2. Kleinschmidt kind of picks up her dribble at the top. There's Klicka. Seiverling. Back to Kleinschmidt. Duquesne, another nice shot. She's got all 4. That was a nice post move there. 4-2 Altoona. Izzy Thorne will take it up. She is guarded by Kleinschmidt. Nice matchup here as Klika has to guard Otto. 3-ball Otto, good. She drains her first shot of the night. She's got all 5 for Prescott. 5-4 Cardinals. We got Steve joining the feed here.
Testing.
Great job in band, as well as always.
Thank you, Chris, and it's good to have you back.
Yeah. Oh, and a backcourt here for Altoona. Got a 5-4 lead, all 5 from Violet Otto and all 4 from Lillian Duquesne.
I think it's going to be a real duke out tonight.
Both these teams tied in the standings in the conference, so they're going to be fighting for a win. These wins are crucial here in February.
Especially like you said, playoffs.
This is when it matters. February and March are when these games matter. So, and same with the boys.
Absolutely.
They have a big game tonight against Central, and another 3.
I think as I think about it more, but that's where some of the student section is hiding off tonight.
I said earlier before you're down at band, I said last home game Otto had 40. Well, she has all 8 here in the first 3 minutes. So
definitely on
topping
track.
That off, yeah.
And she's had an explosive couple games.
She has, and not just offensively, but defensively too.
Absolutely.
Duquesne, another good post move. As Callie Planert checks in number 2 for Altoona.
Playing the zone. They want Schumer inside.
They missed her. They had her.
It's a great look. They feed it back to Nelson, and she's good.
Good patience there from Hannah Schumer.
Definitely
to make that pass.
That awareness too. So a lot of time you get so peeved off that you kind of got denied that shot that
she
kind of lose focus.
She didn't rush it. She turned and looked, and a good roll from Nelson too to the basket.
Absolutely. So now Altoona working around inside.
Just taken away by Otto.
Winning a little bit of that physicality battle.
And a nice pass.
Wow, great shot and a great feed to Delaney Nelson.
Running the court, Delaney Nelson.
She's got 4.
A great feed from Otto as well. You know, that's the thing I was talking about. Otto, she can score, she can pass, and we've seen a lot of blocks this year out of her too. She's been blocking a lot of shots.
Working as an all-around player.
Yep. She's a next level player. She is. Deep 3, short.
I thought that one was almost going to do it for a second.
There's a block there from Otto.
And she'll come down with it too.
doing it all here for Prescott.
Working down inside. And almost good to go on that as well.
I think the Altoona girls were boxing each other out there. They didn't get the rebound.
So Izzy Thone will come down with the ball.
And of course, Izzy getting on the ground, getting the tough balls and
doing her job.
Doing the scrappy stuff like she usually does. Her and Kennedy Holliber are two that always go after the loose balls. Hustle, really hustle hard. You need players like that.
Absolutely. It definitely saved them a bunch there. So now Cardinals with a chance to add on. They're up 6.
Yeah, got them the possession back.
Looking for double digits early on here in the first. Good pass action.
Violet guarded by Kennedy Berg inside to Schumer.
And almost fed that back out to Nora Bowles.
Yeah, she tried. Good defense there from Kleinschmidt.
Now working inside on the post. Kennedy Berg.
And Steve, all 8 have been all inside.
That's
we saw last
crazy.
week, I don't think Rice Lake made a 2-point basket.
Think
so.
so.
4 minutes left in the second half.
Look, there's definitely some similarities when you look across.
Altoona's definitely
they're a size team. Me and Jeannie were talking a lot about that on JV actually. They don't always have that height advantage, but what they kind of lack in that they really carry over in size and kind of being able to push the ball around.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see early here they're definitely trying to work the ball down low. A couple substitutions for Prescott. First look at Kennedy Hollub and number 15 Kyla Gottsinger. She was burying her shots in pregame. Gottsinger was. I think she made about 7 in a row. I was watching.
So hopefully we see some of that carry over from the warm-ups, and a beautiful 3 for Violet Otto.
3 for 3 from the field, 2 for 2 from the line.
Looking at for another fantastic night for her.
Let's just get her 50 tonight. What do you think?
Over, under. These are the kind of odd games I like to play.
We're not stressing gambling here.
We are not stressing gambling. That's probably good to mention.
Stolen by Nelson.
Now Otto at the top.
I thought she was going to double dribble. Yep.
That tough break. She wanted to do the crossover, really kind of trip up the defender at the top.
Talia Roth now in for Prescott.
So moving around this bench, I like to see that too.
Yeah, quick substitutions.
Being able to get some more playing time, kind of cement your roster before playoffs.
When the playoffs come, you got to know who can play with each other. Got to know your rotations.
Absolutely. Deep 3 ball.
Just short again.
From Klicka. And actually, I was watching. I went down. My girlfriend is a cheerleader in Baldwin. I went to see that game.
Another tie up here. How was that?
It actually was a pretty close one. Altoona just barely lost that one. So definitely, these teams are on a pretty equal playing field. But even then, there's some great shooters on this team too.
Yeah. So we got Brea Brion in. Sorry if I'm butchering that name. It's 24. And I think somebody else checked in.
I believe it was
someone new, I believe. Maybe not. Cassidy Camastral. I thought I saw come in.
And come in, she did. Schumer tries to go on, just unlucky on the finger roll.
Just missed, huh?
Those are the 50-50 balls, Chris.
Yeah.
Another 3 ball up from Klicka.
And I don't see number 10, Alexis Worth, on their team. Prescott will know, I think her sister, Alyssa Worth, was a great athlete here at Altoona. She's playing basketball at Ferris State right now.
Wow. Schumer on the finger roll.
So congrats to Alyssa. Hopefully she's playing well at Ferris State. Always good to see the Middle Border Conference athletes go D1 and D2 and
go
at the
far.
Next level.
Absolutely. I think Hannah Schumer took that one a little personal, though, after she got denied the first time.
Yeah. She wasn't going to miss that, was
she strolled right up on in.
Thought she was going to dunk it.
That would be pretty impressive to see at a girls' game, actually, now that I think of it. But another steal for Otto.
In the Unrivaled League last night dunked in the Women's Unrivaled League, yeah.
Definitely
Driving
impressive.
kick, Gottsinger. What did I say about those
You were
threes?
right, Chris.
What did I say?
A great first shot from Kyla Gottsinger.
I mean, that's got to be 8 in a row.
Timeout.
Because I know for sure I counted 7 in a row at pregame.
That is amazing.
Yeah, it's good to see Schumer, Nelson, Gottsinger scoring here to help Violet Otto out.
Definitely, there's been a little bit of a problem with kind of weapon disbursement, but Prescott's really been on top of that so far tonight.
They have. Well, we'll go through the Booster Club members. I think that was a 30-second time. We'll wait till a minute, get them all in, get them their due, right?
Don't want to let anyone miss out. And to the best of my knowledge, registration's still open as far as I'm currently aware. So if you're interested in becoming a Booster Club member, we read your name off a list every game. For every sport, football, basketball, volleyball, baseball.
We keep it local.
We keep it local. We love small business. So if you're interested, just go ahead reach out on our website, www.prescott/cable.org. Go ahead, leave a comment on one of our YouTube videos, and thank you for your continued support.
Yes, we thank you as well. Can't do it without the Booster Club.
Absolutely. They've been monumental to making this thing work out.
They've been great supporters over the years, too. We're doing it since 19, so 6 years. It's always good to see the Booster Club members on there.
Absolutely.
And she fell right on her kneecap.
Yeah, that definitely looked like that one hurt.
That's going to be a bruise.
See her get up.
That's going to be on Gottsinger first.
Yeah, definitely a little bit of a limp. Coach Peplinski is going to be quick to check that one out.
It's one of those where you fall right on your kneecap. And it's
always the ones that you have the most danger of injuring your knees, too.
Nice inbound.
Great play over to Klicka.
I like that name, Klicka. I like that.
I think she has a brother, too, on the guy's side. I remember hearing that name somewhere.
I see a lot of these. Camastral, I know that name. I know Cyberling, I know Worth. I know a lot of these names, yep.
They're around here somewhere. A lot of families doing sports.
And Otto has 13 of the 22.
She's on track.
Kind of cooled off. She's only on pace for 30.
We say that now like that's a bad thing.
Cyberling drives, kicks it out for 3. No good by Kleinschmidt.
Good pickup by Berg.
Berg is everywhere right now.
She's all over that ball. You're going to call the travel as she gets knocked down, and that's a tough break. It's a hard call.
Yeah.
Because it's really, did she have control of whether she was falling down or not?
That was a great hustle either way. You know,
gotta respect those guys in the shirts on the ground. They know what they're doing.
Kind of saw that for Altoona had a girl that was doing a lot of offensive rebound for JV as well. I can't remember what her name was.
It was Greta Hansen, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, she was all over the place too. It's a foul on Roth here.
It's a good culture here on the Altoona side, though.
Yeah.
A lot of aggressiveness, a lot of good communication. They're able to switch up their defenses really effortlessly, almost in my opinion.
Yeah, number 3, Audrey DeBryan was pretty good for JV. Greta Hansen and others too.
Prescott just caught a lucky break. Braylon Cyberling was wide open on that.
Yeah, and it went right into the hands of Kleinschmidt. She just went right up with it for a layup.
It's now back to a 10-point game.
And I think Coach Hamilton's not liking the rebounder right now, so he's got to go with a bigger body, taller body, and Nelson.
That'll send Nelson and Thone back in. It's good to work with the speed inside too, but you definitely have to respect Altoona's size here in this situation.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like Prescott's up about 20 right now, but they're only up 10. We've seen this before.
Yeah, we've seen people work back from this too.
Kind of with the boys, you know, they struggled a couple times at the free throw line. Saw their lead dwindle away, but Bowles for 3.
Just off on that side. It looked like the angle was right there.
Did it get a little at the rim? Or
it might have. I'm not sure.
Came down at an awkward angle there.
It was like right past our field of vision of where we could see that.
Yeah.
But
I think Cyberling had a sister last year.
I think so too.
I think there's 2 Cyberlings on the team last year. I'm drawing a blank on her name.
Yeah, so if you're from Altoona, go ahead. We just want to make sure we're not going too crazy.
Yeah. Rebound, Nelson into the game. Nelson's already got a rebound. She's got an advantage down low. See that advantage on Klicka.
A mismatch there too.
But Klicka's doing a good job keeping the ball away from Nelson.
You can tell, you can hear Violet Otto calling the play. Ball goes on the drop back, goes through Nelson.
Yeah. It's kind of a low pass there.
Kind of a tough
want
break.
the chest passes to your hands, to your chest.
Sometimes that's the hard part. She's the youngest on varsity. It's a sophomore.
That was a nice pull-up shot from Seiverling.
Yeah, so some of these little mistakes now, it's letting Altoona kind of come back.
Points off turnovers here for Altoona, cashing in.
It's a game of inches.
Trying to get into Nelson again.
Try the post. And Coach Hamilton will get away with the timeout.
Yeah, he saw a little tense on offense here, Prescott, the last couple times down.
Probably a good decision there to take a timeout. I agree with that one from Coach Hamilton.
Looked like they might have been forcing it a little bit, forcing the issue.
Yeah, you never want to force something that's not working.
I didn't catch who the sponsor of the game was. Did they have one?
I'm not quite sure.
I don't know if I heard it. Okay, we don't.
So word from Chainsaw is there's no sponsor, but anyone that is sponsoring, we do appreciate that as well.
Yeah.
It's good to have a community working with our athletics too.
Yes.
Yep. We definitely appreciate that. That goes a huge way, even towards school, better classes and everything too.
Yep. Yeah, JV. So JV won 43-24.
Yeah, they were having a fantastic night.
Adeline Swanson had a good game for the JV team. Saw her pulling down. I think she hit a three, pulling down rebounds.
She played some great screens too. I'd say she's the Hannah Schumer of JV.
Good rotations on defense.
It's going to be a bright future for a lot of those players down there.
They're going to need those players the next couple of years. Hand off to Thone. Another mismatch there for Nelson.
Tries to work inside. Schumer over the top. Bulls denied.
This Berg, she's a good defender.
Yeah, and that's pretty impressive too, considering that the height mismatch.
Yeah, she's gotten a bunch of offensive rebounds and a couple of steals already.
So in comes the drive.
I think that was
from
blocked again by Otto. .6:04 to go here in the first half. You see the nest is a little half full tonight. The boys are in Central tonight. That's a big game for them, too.
That's a huge game for them.
You know, they need to, they've kind of been struggling lately. They need to get a win, especially a road win.
Yeah, absolutely.
A conference road win.
Put them on a little bit of a better track for playoffs coming soon.
And that'll be a plus win for them, too. Central's a good team. Klicka drives in.
Great pass back out to DeCane. To Berg inside.
Oh, she's just missed it.
And Otto's right there. Working it with Thone. Drops back. Nelson on the post. Out. Thone.
Oh,
just off that front rim for three.
There's Berg again. Didn't even see where she was. She comes down with a rebound.
Comes out of the mist and appears before our eyes.
Okay. I knew there was another Seiverling.
Thank you to
Amber 923. Thank you. Okay, Addison. I do remember that.
We're not crazy, Chris.
Yeah, I'm not crazy. Well, because they're a very athletic family. That's how I knew that.
And they're showing it tonight too. And the Cardinals are denied again.
Yeah, they haven't scored in a couple of possessions here. There's Klicka, the runner, no good.
Gets the bound.
How did she get that, Steve? How did she get her own rebound there?
It's got some good pop. That's definitely a great display of athleticism.
Nora Bowles.
She'll kind of reach in there.
Yeah.
That's a tough situation. I would have liked to see a little bit more hesitation there before trying to get in for that ball.
Callie Plenert back in, number 2.
Working around DuQuesne.
Nice move. That was a good move.
Just off, though.
I like that up and under.
It's the right look.
Yeah.
But now a 7-point game. Here's Schumer at the top. Drop back to Thone.
Denied there. Good deny by DuQuesne originally on Otto.
Mid-range Violet Otto.
That's the scorer she is. She was denied the ball. She kept working off ball movement is key.
She's able to really work that ball from, I think, almost anywhere on this court.
She drove in, used the screen, got a nice wide open midi, as Steve would call it, and buried it. Berg got her own rebound, draws a foul, and Otto she'll go to the line for 2.
It's not too much trouble for anyone specific on the Cardinals, but looking at a little bit of foul trouble if this trend keeps up.
Only 1 team foul for Altoona so far.
First
Defending without fouling. That's key.
It's an art.
Yeah, it's key. Especially late in games.
Absolutely.
And 1 of 2. Good rebound from Nelson.
So now Cardinals hoping to get a little of that momentum back. Altoona's been pushing them around a bit these last couple minutes.
Yeah, they need a basket here.
There comes the 3 ball. Otto, good.
And who do you go to if you need a bucket?
You need Violet Otto. And,
18 for Otto in the first half.
the Dane Otto School of Shooting could not be more proud.
That's right.
And you see the Ottos there. They're down there every
there.
night for Emmett and Violet's games.
Yep, great support from them.
Building up 2 great basketball players.
And swarming defense from Otto, but wide open 3.
Just off from Kleinschmidt.
Another offensive board for Seiberling.
That's something that she's been doing pretty good at so far, too, for him out this first half.
Schumer had position. She just jumped too early. And then Seiberling got the rebound. That Schumer-Seiberling matchup's been pretty fun tonight so far.
Absolutely.
They've been going at it.
It's been a pretty competitive one, too. Otto and Berg in a bit of...
Another
Nelson
steal
and
from Berg. She is
She's all over that
all
ball
over the
defensively.
place, yes.
Kane inside. Fouled.
We're going to get
To
Nelson
the
on a
basket.
push. Yep, Delaney.
So that's number 1 for Nelson.
5 players with 1 foul.
Not too bad individually, but it's going to start racking up in the second.
I also like to see the last boys game. Money Monteith got back on board. Saw he had 14.
Yes, he did.
First one's good for Duquesne. We have them on Thursday.
That'll be a
Excited to get back
good
into it,
one.
yeah.
So a sub off the Cardinal bench.
And Camastral's also in for Altoona. We got a lane violation on, I believe, Planert. So no good on the free throw. And you know what that does, Steve? That gives you a miss on the board in your column. So now she's 1 for 2 on a lane violation.
So rough break there. Cardinals hoping to add on, looking for double digits. They want to get Gotzinger inside. They find her out in the corner instead. On the overhead, Hollab fouled, and she just runs into a brick wall.
Yeah, brick wall that is. 3 brick walls. Who are they going to put the foul on? Seiberling, yep.
That's a tough one, too, if you're a defender.
Yeah,
And you're out and someone doesn't look at you.
kind of wrong place, wrong time type of thing.
Rough situation, but
Triple teamed. Gotzinger for 3.
comes
Just
up and
missed.
just off.
Just
Hall was
missed
fighting
it.
for it. Now deep to Altoona.
Oh, she missed
Kleinschmidt almost
it.
got that.
Missed the bunny.
Tough break.
2 minutes to go here. 9-point lead, and she's
Otto
going to go to the
drives,
line.
hook to go.
She was fouled, Steve. She was
She
fouled.
gets it anyway.
Yeah. The scoop layup. Back in my day when I first started, Tracy's daughter, Katrina Budworth, was known for that scoop layup. Otto kind of kept it in Cardinal tradition here.
And a lot of these shots are tradition too, if you really think about it.
Nice rebound from Otto. Got a 3-on-2 coming back, 4-on-2.
Working inside, Nelson fouled for the and 1.
That's just great passing. Great pat.
It's the awareness, and I think the girls, they've really just put together a really good sense of communication between each other.
Yeah, and I don't think Hannah Schumer gets enough credit for her passing, too.
Absolutely. She absolutely deserves more.
She's a good passer. Now Delaney's at the line to try to complete the and one here.
Back what you were saying with Hannah Schumer, too, I'll kind of extend on that. I think that's really what allows Violet Otto and Delaney Nelson to get down.
Yeah.
Get inside so effectively.
Yep, definitely.
Gotta give credit to that. I was telling this to Jeannie earlier. It's like volleyball. You can't get to your player outside without a setter.
That's right. They're important. Just like a passer and a screener. Screenings are big in basketball as well. Oh,
and
my
another
word.
steal
Oh, my
ripped
word.
by Violet Otto.
Violet the Hulk Otto ripped it from her.
Up, tries it to go, less than a minute. Nora Bowles comes down, offensive
Oh,
rebound.
man.
Wow!
Throw it.
Reverse hook.
Wow.
What a shot.
Way to use the glass, Nora. I like that.
It's now drop back to Kane inside.
Good
Try to work
motion
it to Berg.
offense. Yeah, I just lost it to Kane. Good motion offense there, though. Roth will come in, and someone's got to sit down. That'll be Nelson. She's 6 on 5 there.
She's had some great minutes.
Yeah, she's been running the floor on the fast breaks too. You don't typically see your center or your big running on the fast break like that.
She gets that job done, and she does it well. It's now 30 seconds to go. Cardinals hoping to add on before the half. Otto at the top. You can see Coach Hamilton. He's telling Wade,
Yep.
don't run the clock, or do run the clock, but don't do anything dumb.
Hand off to Schumer. They're trying to get a post on Otto.
Drops back around. Otto at the top. 10 seconds. Now Hamilton calls for the shot. Drops back around to Gotzinger.
Missed it. They got the shot though.
Just a little overpowered there.
Pretty well played half here for Prescott though. They'll go into the half up 33-18. And we'll run the booster clubs on the commercial. We'll try to get them in here next half.
We could actually do them right now if you'd like. A quick moment to thank our Booster Club members. Again, we greatly appreciate you all. If you want to join, please by all means do reach out to us. But to our current members, American Legion Post 61, Croy Insurance Agency, First National Bank, River Falls and Prescott, Heart, Hands and Mind Childcare, Helmer Printing in Ellsworth, Wisconsin, New Adventures Learning Center, PC Bonkers, Prescott Family Dental, River City Stitch, Shangri-La Salon, Prescott Tourism Committee, Wisconsin Credit Union, and all of our cable and YouTube viewers, thank you. This is PCTV.
Cernhouse as well.
Cernhouse as well.
Yep.
Apologies, Cernhouse. We
Got them
appreciate
all.
your support as well. Thanks to Chainsaw for the save.
Yep.
But we will take a short break, and we'll be back with you for the second half.
All right. Back at the nest, Chris and Steve here. 33-18, the girls beating Altoona so far at the half. Kind of pretty good half there for Prescott.
Yeah, definitely pretty dominant as far as these last couple of games have been.
You know, a few turnovers there, but they got back on defense. Very nice passing in the first half. Led to some easy buckets there.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I give credit again. Hannah Schumer.
Yeah.
She's been an asset tonight for the Cardinals.
20 for Violet Otto in the first half.
She's on for 40.
Yeah, she is.
You might have been right, Chris, at the start of the game. She might actually get back tonight.
Duquesne had 7 in the first half.
Working around, Otto tries the reversal, gets the bound, and puts it in again.
She threw it up over her head.
Did the grandma shot.
Yeah. The boys are up by 6 currently with 12 minutes to go in St. Croix Central. 30-24. We'll keep tabs on that as this game goes on.
So working good here for both teams.
3 ball, Cyberling.
In.
The touch.
Cyberling for 3.
The nice touch.
That one almost looked like it was thinking about skipping out.
Yeah. She's a good player. I like
a good bounce, a good shot.
Her sister was a good player as well. Thone can't get it to go.
Comes down and working around. Here's Click at the top. Going back to Kane. I thought she would have shot that for sure.
She was thinking about it. There's Berg. Berg traveled. Yep.
Tough situation. Sometimes it's that hesitation when you think too much.
She pivoted with both feet there. She forgot which foot she pivoted with. Berg played a really good first half. Defensively, rebounding, steals.
And even playing that post under the basket, it's been working out great for her. No, I like seeing more of this pressure now coming from the Altoona defense.
Yep. Almost a steal there, too.
Thone manages to escape. Schumer inside, tries that extra pass.
Too much.
Just off the hands of Nelson.
But it's the pressure by Altoona that came out kind of with more intensity here on defense.
Yeah, that's definitely good to see, too, especially with like that that size. When they're able to use that aggressiveness, they can really kind of make their way.
Drives in, cut off by Schumer.
Now here's to Kane.
She's cut off by Nelson.
Good defense on the inside. A 3 ball from Klicka. And another rebound.
Nice bounce.
Rolls off.
But Berg
keeps
somehow
it
gets
alive.
her own rebound.
Decane hook.
And that one's no good.
Missing a couple of these bunnies.
They're just hanging on the end of the rim.
You can tell Altoona's got the looks. They just need to finish these drives.
Yeah. They're eventually going to go in, aren't they? They've got to, right?
I mean, statistically it has to at some point.
Seiverling, another rebound over to Duquesne. Tries to take Nelson, cut off.
Works back instead and tries to go around. Here's Duquesne in the corner.
Yeah, and she's not a three-point shooter, so she won't. Nelson can kind of back off her there. She won't shoot that. Oh, and she does here.
Good.
Take that back.
I think you might have jinxed that one, Chris.
I might have. She might have got a little too much room there. Just like that, it's back to 11 now.
And even against the person that doesn't take that shot, you still don't give them that kind of space. Kind of rule one of never underestimate your opponent.
Yeah, and she was open. Might as well take it, right? Nelson drives in, draws a foul, I believe, on Berg.
So Berg will pick up her first.
Only the 4th total team foul for Altoona.
Yeah, they've had a great night in terms of playing behind and playing safe.
Nelson misses the first one.
So 0 for 2, looking to get this one on the board. Up and good.
Klicka takes it up.
Working around. She wanted to try and get inside with Kleinschmidt. And they'll go out 3 ball. Just off.
Oh, man. They had the box out and just goes right to Seiberling.
Another great shot.
Drills the 3. She now has 10.
Now it's It's less than double digits for the Cardinals, and Altoona's they're starting their work back.
Yeah, they've cut that 18-point lead in half. Bowles for 3, no good.
Picked up by Lily DeCane.
Chance to cut it down even more here. And they do.
Inside Berg. Another great shot.
And that's set up by Seiberling. A great look.
And that communication factor, I think that's something that Altoona talked about in the locker room. Being more open, having that look with each other of really staying together as a team.
And it started on defense. They came out more intensity on defense. And it's turned into good offense here.
Best offense is a good defense. It's working out great. Nelson tries a hook shot, and it comes back down with Altoona.
Tipped around into Nelson's hands. I think Prescott got a little lucky there because they got another inside shot.
That was, definitely a close break. And I want to see some more Violet Otto. We saw her a bit for these first couple minutes, but she's looking for another shot.
Oh, my
almost
word.
Finds it. That was around and out.
That went around twice.
Around the drain.
Coach Peplinski says, let's go, offense.
So they're setting the plays. But another lucky break and a little mistake by Schumer. She got the ball off Berg, but ended up turning right back over to Altoona.
Ooh. Good rebound from Noah Bowles, sticking in there.
Now draw a quick foul. So Berg picks up her second.
She's always around the ball. Berg.
She really
Doesn't
is.
seem like it?
Absolutely.
Anywhere the ball is, seems like she's
playing defense.
A little bit of pressure here. Seiberling on Schumer. That's been a great matchup all night.
Absolutely. Finds the double, drops back to Thone. Working around, deep pass Bowles.
Good hands there by Nora.
Goes inside, and a look of frustration across Nora's face as she tries to cut in, but Otto wanted that one going to the corner.
Communicate. They got to talk. Nora went for the cut. Violet thought she was going to stay out, and chance to cut it to 6 here. No, 4 with a 3.
A couple mistakes here by the Cardinals. It's letting Altoona come back. It's now fear the offense. You want to get going. You want to put yourself in a little more comfortable of a position.
You got to go to your bucket maker, Otto. And there it is.
There it is.
I mean, it's just so easy. Crossover right, step back for 3 and buries it.
No, it's like you just speak it into existence, Chris. I don't know what to say besides that.
Well, they needed that basket. Now a 10-point lead.
So working around. And a missed pass.
Yeah, and that one's out of bounds.
So now the Cardinals catch another lucky break.
Yeah. They needed that turnover, too. Camistral in, Cassidy Camistral, and
Gottsinger and Hollobin.
we got
They're going to call a full.
Tracy Budworth checking in on the YouTube feed. What's up, Tracy? She's at the boys' game tonight. Playing great on both ends of the ball.
That's good to hear.
Hello, Tracy. Let's do Booster Club members.
Yes, we will. A quick moment to thank our Booster Club members. American Legion Post 61. Sternhouse Chevrolet, Core Insurance Agency, First National Bank of River Falls and Prescott, Heart, Hands, and Mind Childcare, Helmer Printing in Ellsworth, Wisconsin, New Adventures Learning Center, PC Bonkers, Prescott Family Dental, River City Stitch, Shangri-La Salon, Prescott Tourism Committee, Wisconsin Credit Union, and Word of Mouth detailing. Hopefully, though, you do come back with us. We'd love to have your support again on the Booster Club, and thank you to all our cable and YouTube viewers.
Yeah, we got the Laymans are here tonight. Carol and Karen Layman.
Denny Olson.
Denny Olson is here. It's an official game. Good to see Denny. A lot of parents in town here. A lot of my kids' teachers. I always like to see my kids' teachers supporting, the teachers support as well.
It's awesome to see, and actually assistant principal is the coach here on the Cardinals bench, Rick Montreal.
Yeah.
It's good to see you.
Ticket takers as well. They do a good job.
Absolutely.
inbound here. They go to Gottsinger, back to Holub.
Inside, Nelson in a
double team.
Double. Works back out. Otto tries to set the screen. Goes to Holub. And Nelson's intercepted.
Cyberling knew that the whole way.
A little bit of a mismatch there. She went off Schumer, and that one worked out great.
Good ball movement here for the Railroaders.
Now working around. Bit of a hesitation game for Altoona. You like to see that.
Besides that three, Duquesne had not scored in a while. She had those first 6 like in the first 2 minutes of the game.
It's good to see her getting back and active again. Trying
Good
to work
defense from
around.
Otto.
Back out and around.
There's
Here's
Plannert.
Plannert. It's a good matchup on Nelson. Click almost got that one to go.
Yeah. And another layup missed by Altoona here.
So
in the second half.
really just finishing a couple of these drives. I think it'd be a lot closer point-wise.
Definitely, yep.
But then again, Prescott's had those kind of days too.
Schumer for 3, no good.
Just off. Good pickup, Delaney Nelson.
Otto for 3, short.
Off as well. Nelson again.
Nelson's hands again.
Tries to work off, and
one thing they got it. Delaney's just got it. When she gets to the offensive board, she has to relax. You know, think first.
Don't be afraid to shoot that shot either.
Yeah, she
could have turned on that.
She tends to be a little bit rushed when she gets the ball. And I mean, good job getting the rebound, but she just needs to slow down a little bit. Look for the open person to pass to.
It's not how you get it; it's how you work off it.
Yep.
So still some room for improvement on the Cardinal end, but they've had a great game again, like you said.
Yeah, they have. They've played a good defensive game all year. They actually have here at home. They've played well.
And another great example tonight. Kyle Gottsinger intercepts a pass. Now it's coming back down with the Cardinal offense. They're going to call the charge as Otto drives in.
Yeah, they might have said she put her shoulder down.
Yeah, it's sometimes that's where that aggressiveness just gets a little too much.
Yep. That's her second foul. Tally Roth in for Delaney Nelson.
It's good to have that change up too. Having somebody who can play on that post and that rebound, like you were saying too. Just that little bit of rushiness from Nelson. You want to take the moment here, especially in the heat, to kind of coach that one.
Great hands from Otto to get that steal.
That
nice
feed down
pass.
Bowles, knocked loose. Kleinschmidt.
Yeah, Nora's going to get a reach-in foul here on Nora Bowles.
That's a great drive from Duquesne.
Yeah. Not much time on the bench for Klicka, was it?
Nope. She's definitely a cornerstone of the team here.
Yeah, she'll be back next year. She's just a junior.
She's got a good season ahead of her yet,
nice
and
block.
Otto denies Berg.
Nice block.
Works deep, but intercepted Seiberling.
By who's that again?
Seiberling, who else? She's been over that ball too, even though being on the Hannah Schumer matchup.
Yeah, her and Berg have been keeping a lot of possessions alive for Altoona.
And now another foul picked up by the Cardinals.
I thought that one would have been on Gottsinger. Put that on Holub. Her first.
Kleinschmidt shooting 2.
Back under double digits again.
Altoona keeping it a game as both go in. It's down to 8.
Got a timeout.
This quick timeout's called. Good choice. Just over half the period left, and they're keeping it close.
They are. And it's only an 8-point lead. And
Just
plenty of time left, about 9 minutes to go.
Just a couple of these little mistakes on the Prescott end. It's really been hurting them.
The Prescott boys are up 3 right now, approaching the 4-minute mark in Central. Got a foul on Prescott, so I think the Panthers will be going to the line here. So tight matchup there in St. Croix Central.
That's a big win for them if they get that one tonight.
As it typically is. They always seem to play them close, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Well, here it's a lot closer than I thought it would be.
That's what I thought too. Coming out of the half, the Cardinals played it pretty dominant first, so it's really interesting to see how Altoona kind of came back, worked off their strengths.
They came back to start off with good defense in the second half. Gonna get a quick foul here on Kleinschmidt. So we got Gottsinger, Bowles, Hollub, Roth, and Otto out there for Prescott. Kleinschmidt,
So
Duquesne, Klicka.
Gottsinger makes it past half court. They wander inside. Trying to work over. Great defense by Seiverling.
Yeah, it was.
That almost was a steal on that one, I'm pretty
And almost
sure.
a 5-second. We got 3 people on the same side of the court here. So that was just a true isolation. Let Violet do what she wants to do.
They're call it on the ground.
Wow, they're gonna get offense. They're gonna get a foul on Altoona here.
Foul on Cyberlane.
I didn't see that. Did you?
Yeah,
see
I
it?
didn't see that either. I'm a little confused too.
They said it was a hold, so she must have held someone going for the rebound. But I didn't see it. But the refs know. Good call by the refs.
Yes, they do. So Seiverling picks up her second, and the Cardinals get another chance.
Schumer and Nelson in for Prescott. Look at Izzy. Look at Izzy
Fighting for
throwing.
that ball. She's on the ground going after that.
Always. She always has that mentality. Trying to get an extra possession. This one will go to Altoona. Still in the game here. 8 minutes to go.
Working off, here's Klicka inside. Drop
And
back.
Duquesne really hasn't posted up at all this second half.
That-
She's been
I've
kind
been-
of on
I've
the
been wait-
outside.
I've been waiting for that one, for her to finally get inside, get some more shots going.
Yeah, they really haven't used her on the inside this half.
Now here's Duquesne finally with the ball.
I think she knows that Violet's a pretty good defender on the block.
And a
Seiverling.
drain three is Seiverling. What a shot.
Yeah,
That's over.
cold-blooded just. I'm not going to hesitate. I'm going to shoot that and bury it right in your face.
That's coming from a 5'4", and I don't know much about the Prescott height, but I'm pretty sure most of them are taller. So she shot over that too.
I like that she didn't hesitate, just went for it. Almost a travel there.
Manages
Ooh,
to
sense of
escape
urgency
out.
here for Prescott.
Definitely starting to feel some of the pressure as their lead slips away.
And they're doubling Nelson down low.
Yeah, they do not want her getting inside on that one, Chris. It's now Schumer inside, trying to drop back to Otto.
Great defense by Duquesne.
And I think what it comes down to is Altoona really is starting to figure out the Prescott offense.
Double or triple team Violet Otto like they are right now.
And then you get Nelson on the inside, and it's pretty hard, and that's where you need your other scorers to step out like Hannah Schumer.
Great decision there to go right to the basket.
So now Seiverling on the return. Mid-range to Kane. It goes to jump as Nelson rips it down.
I don't think the Altoona girl had the ball,
It looked like Nelson ripped that one pretty clean, but
but it's a good call because Prescott keeps the ball.
She
You
had
don't
her
need to call a foul on that, but
she had her hand on that one too.
Yeah.
That definitely could have worked out a lot worse.
because Prescott had possession, you don't need to call a foul there. So, yeah, it was a good call.
Working down, 6 to go. Cardinals up 7. Otto at the top.
She's been kind of quiet in the second half, hasn't she?
Playing the game of time. Altoona really has kind of realized that they don't want her shooting.
And Izzy falls down. She's going to get a travel.
So a tough break there. A set call coming out of the coaching box.
See what Coach Peplinski draws up here.
Working around. Here's
get a
Duquesne
down screen.
inside. Berg.
That's a great play.
What a shot.
It was a down screen Seiberling set a downstring, Berg rolled, and the ball was right there. That was a great play.
Okay.
41-36 now, 5-point lead.
5-point, and Altoona takes another timeout.
I don't know, Steve. This is getting kind of
It's getting close.
a little closer than I think it should be, right?
Couple little mistakes on the Cardinals side.
Prescott, you know, their turnovers here in the second half.
Just too many.
If Altoona was making their layups, they might be winning this game right now.
They would be, I think.
Tie game in Central, 44-44. 30 seconds to go. Russell has the ball right now.
You might see it go to an overtime potentially.
Might do a little double duty announcing here. Prescott still got the ball. Looks like they're working it maybe down to the last shot. Neither team is in bonus, so 10 seconds to go. Russell still has the ball. 7 seconds.
Here comes the
Timeout.
timeout. They didn't want it to be one shot.
So we might not be able to have the live feed for you here, but we'll find out what happens.
Fortunately for us, Chris, that's why there's two of us.
Yeah, so we got a game here and we got a game in Central. I think it's 7 seconds left. Prescott has the ball, tied up. And here Prescott has the ball inbound to Schumer.
Wanted to work their lead back a little. Dropping back. Here's Otto.
Crossover. Tried to drop it down to Bowles.
Works out to Thone, the three.
And another missed shot here for Prescott. Seiberling with the rebound.
And now, this is what the Cardinals, especially at home, they've kind of had a problem with this. They get up in the first, and the other team starts to come back.
What a box out by Delaney Nelson.
Yeah, you can tell she's definitely she's gotten a lot more aggressive in response to that extra guarding.
She had Berg 5 feet under the hoop. Boxed out completely.
Wow. So Otto trying to work around, goes inside.
She's trying. She's trying to will him to the win here.
And finally draws the foul. Altoona wanted to travel when she walked in.
They might have got away with it, but I think they said the ball might have got tipped out of her hands, maybe.
Otto shooting 2.
So a lucky break.
Second on Klicka.
Otto shooting 2.
She's at about 84% for the year from free throw line. The only
Nominated
reason I say that is because she's in the WIA free throw contest right now, which you guys can go vote for.
By all means, do.
WIA website, go there, and it should be one of the headlines there, the free throw shooting contest. Violet is a contestant.
Actually, I think I actually looked at it the other day. I'm pretty sure she has the highest percentage.
I think she does, yeah.
Out of all of them.
Yeah, that's kind of an unfortunate foul there. It's
a tough one for
right off Berg, not looking, and then Otto runs right into her.
So another tough one for Violet Otto. Picks up her third.
See a lot of Prescott fans watching their phone right now, Steve. They're seeing what's happening with that boy's last second shot here. We're going to get an inbound from Prescott.
And we're getting the inbound from Monteith over here too. 3 seconds working in. Russell mid-range. It's off and it's going to overtime in Central.
So overtime for the boys game. And here we have a 7-point lead for Prescott. Seiberling drives in and she's fouled.
So a chance to work it back even more for Altoona. Izzy Thone picks up her first.
Seiberling has not attempted a free throw yet tonight. First one's up and no good.
Hamilton calling a play.
4 of 7 from the line tonight as a team. Now 5 of 8 gets the second one.
It's been a good night overall at the line for Altoona.
Yeah.
They've been one of the better shooting teams.
I think both teams would want to get there a little bit more, but you know, it is what it is. You got to capitalize on what you have.
Otto left open, good on the 3.
And that was made by the Delaney Nelson screen. She used the screen, drove left, and if you don't come out on her, she's going to bury that shot.
That's that chemistry too, working inside.
30 now for Otto. So she's had 70 points for the last 2 home games.
That is insane. It's now almost back up to double digits for the Cardinals. Altoona hoping to change that. Inside, Seiberling.
Throws it up, no good, but
To
who's
Klicka.
there? Klicka. Kind of a lot of bodies falling down on that play.
Definitely interesting to see. Ball drops back. Here's Stone.
They're going to use a little time here. They don't need to pressure anything here, Prescott.
No, they don't.
They have the lead. They just get a good shot.
Clock's their friend in this situation.
Make Altoona defend you or follow you. Yep.
So
Good strategy
good
here.
ball movement working around the lane. Double on Otto. Here's
Good
Schumer
decision.
driving. Tries over to Bowles,
But-
picked up by Kleinschmidt.
And then Nora didn't need to foul there. Foul on Bowles.
Yeah, tough situation there.
Be her third. Her third. Next one will put Altoona into the bonus. So another chance here to get it within 4
Here's
with
Klicka.
a 3. Good defense there from Schumer. Schumer's had a great defensive game
has.
tonight. All-around game for her.
Good drop back passes here by Altoona. Almost
They
thought
tried
about
to
that
get
three.
Cyberland. You could tell what they're trying to do.
Izzy Thone ran in there.
Great entry pass.
And a good move to Kennedy Berg.
That was a great entry pass by Duquesne into the block.
And for her not being too active throughout the second period, she's really fought to get that ball inside.
That was kept alive again by Izzy Thone, giving up her body to get the possession back. That's what I like about her. She does that all the time. I thought it was supposed to be Prescott ball this time.
Goes to jump ball.
Thought Altoona got it last time. All right, Altoona ball.
Working down. They want Seiberling in that corner, but Prescott's on top of it.
Yeah, they're definitely looking for her.
So drop around, click at the top. Duquesne on the cut.
Nice fade.
Great move.
Oh, she missed
Rolls
it.
off. Missed the bunny. Stout Cardinals.
Izzy's open. Izzy's open. Izzy's open. There you go.
They finally see her. She's passed, finds the double team.
Oh, Coach Hamilton gets it. We almost had
That
either
almost
a
worked
foul
into
or
a, that almost worked
jump
into
ball.
a travel, I thought,
Yeah.
too. She started to move, getting pushed around by the Altoona size. So
Altoona, they don't need to foul yet, but they need to think about either trapping or doubling of some sort. They need to probably start thinking about trapping because
they need to get some points back on the board, and the Cardinals are almost in the bonus.
they're still only down 5. So they don't necessarily need to foul every time.
Well, looking over at the guys, it's still tied game, less than 2 to go. They're at 46s.
Central has the ball with about 1:40 left.
Working inside, 3-ball comes up. It's picked up by Jackson Matzik.
Yeah, this is a big,
These are
game
both
here.
close games here on both sides,
Yeah.
guys and girls. But about 1:30 left to go in both games. And both of them are looking incredibly close.
I think we got a timeout. Prescott, a loose ball there. I think they got the timeout.
They did.
1:33 to go here at the Nest. 46-41 Prescott. But they had to call a timeout because there's a near turnover on that last play.
That pressure from Altoona is starting to get real.
So I think what Altoona's plan is here, trap on the inbound. They get the ball inbounds, trap,
Get the foul.
try to get
too.
the steal. If they don't get it, they're probably going to have to foul. And I like putting Duquesne on the ball, taller defender.
Yeah, the Kane Auto matchup has been a good one all night.
There's the trap. There it is.
Finds out, escapes to Schumer.
Now you might want to try to foul.
I won't be surprised any second now. Goes over Thone.
Travel.
Knocked.
And
it
they
goes
got
loose.
the turnover.
It's now a minute to go. Altoona's looking for it.
Now, Altoona doesn't need to rush it here. Just get a good shot.
Working around, Click goes back to Berg. Plays the drop back around and out.
It should be Altoona ball.
And it stays Altoona.
Another missed layup, Steve. They've had
so many of those ready to go.
A half a dozen of those the second half. Just in and out. There's Berg. 3 for Seiberling, just short.
Goes off Nelson, but they're going to call a foul before it's tipped out. So the Cardinals catch a lucky break. Just under a minute to go as Berg picks up her third.
I thought Berg had position there, but I thought Nelson might have came over her back, but. Into Schumer.
Now both teams in bonus, and there's the foul. So Hannah Schumer goes to the line shooting one-on-one.
Foul on Kleinschmidt.
Kleinschmidt picks up her second.
Schumer 4 points tonight, but that is a little misleading because she has played a good all-around game tonight.
Absolutely.
I think she gets one of my stars, Steve.
Have to agree with you on that one as she drains that layup. Schumer up on the second, just off.
47-41.
2 threes ties it.
Nice
Seiberling's good to go.
Nice little kiss off the glass there.
Now you might see the trap.
Not the person you want to foul if you're Altoona, though, is Otto. You want to try to get her to give the ball up.
Absolutely, working around. They escape, and Coach Hamilton takes the timeout.
Good job by Coach Hamilton there, almost getting a 5-second.
Timeout, Prescott.
28.3 to go.
The guys are playing the time game too. Coach Johnson just stopped it with 5 seconds left.
Another timeout?
Another timeout. Still tied at 46s. They've got one shot, so a chance to win in first overtime for the guys.
Or
going to double.
And they won't be home for a little bit longer.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm going to hear some stories tomorrow about that game. They've been fired up for it in school.
Yeah, it's a game you should be fired up for. A conference game against a good team.
You want that one for that playoff position too, and the girls are looking for it too, but it's staying close.
Yeah.
So now Altoona takes a timeout too.
That timeout was to see what set Prescott was in. So now they're going to adjust their defense by seeing what Prescott was in.
That's good to have both teams save one timeout.
It's good to have timeouts because then you can do stuff like that. Coach Peplinski saw what Prescott put out.
That was some good craftiness on her end.
So now she might have to counter. I still think it's inbound trap. You don't get the steal, you got to foul.
That's really the only option you have at this point.
And they don't really want to foul Violet Otto.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to do that.
That's the one you probably don't want to foul.
So the inbound goes in. The clock stops at 0.3 seconds as
Is there a foul called or is it out of bounds?
They're calling it they're calling it a foul.
I don't see
that's
one. Oh my word.
And that's Kobe Russell was stepping up to the line with
0.3 on the clock. No way.
For a chance to end the game right here.
I couldn't quite see the play, so I don't know what happened, but
I'm not sure either, but
Russell's going to be at the line to shoot two.
One more time.
1-1.
They call it another timeout, but we'll have coverage of that as it comes. These last 30 seconds of the girls.
And Coach Peplinski's yelling out, "What are we doing here?"
Otto find trouble.
And another timeout for Hamilton.
So another good move.
Got elbowed right in the face.
Yeah, and that whole Ellsworth parent section just stood up for a second in shock that there was nothing there.
Yeah, but now Prescott's out of timeout, so
now he can't stop the clock.
He doesn't have that in his back pocket now. So now let's say Altoona goes down, gets a steal, and hits a three.
Now
you got
you're
to
in
go on the
trouble.
fly. You don't have a timeout. Glad I'm not a coach, right?
Definitely a lot to think about, but
So timeout done in St. Croix.
and at the line,
Is that Kobe?
it's Kobe Russell.
I believe he's shooting 2 because they're not in the bonus.
.3. This could end it if he makes even 1.
Unless they have some miraculous tip shot that I don't know about.
Russell up. First is missed.
He barely drew iron. Uh-oh.
Starting to feel a little bit of pressure down in Central.
All right, Kobe.
We got 7 seconds and another timeout
Oh, my word.
comes up. They really want to make sure he's ready to take that shot.
So 1 timeout here for Altoona, none for the Cardinals. They're out. So hopefully we don't see a 5-second call here. They're definitely going to get probably a backcourt to Otto. They're probably going to put it in the backcourt for her.
That's what they want. Time still on Prescott's side here.
And they tried.
Otto on the inbound. It goes in Schumer overhead. Nelson. Good.
Great play. Great play.
And that one can almost certainly seal it as well.
Yep.
Working inside, it's Seiverling.
Berg to Kleinschmidt for 3. Got it.
A great shot.
I think there might be some time put back on, but they won't know because there's no replay. There should be about a second on the clock, I believe, but I don't know what they're going to do here.
Looks like they're gonna put the time back on.
Should be about 1.1, but you know, high school doesn't have a replay system, so I don't know how you're supposed to tell.
It's definitely a tough one. The refs are talking it over right now.
1.1.
They're talking with the clock too. They're trying to figure out
Because the last minute on a made basket, you're supposed to stop the clock, but it's hard to do that in real time. It's hard to judge that.
it's a really hard judgment call. But
So I don't know how they're gonna.
Kobe Russell just went up on.
Did he miss it?
He missed that one too. So now it goes into double overtime.
Oh no!
In Central.
So he missed a pair of free throws with 0.3 left.
It looks like the refs are conferring over on the Central end.
So 1 second on the clock.
So Altoona takes that last timeout.
All Prescott has to do here is throw the ball high in the air at midcourt and touch it, and game's over.
That's it. Just don't let him shoot that 3 ball.
Or inbound it and then just sit there, you know?
It's 1 second.
It's pretty much impossible to get a steal, throw it up with 1 second for 3.
Yeah, it's next to impossible. But 4 more minutes go on the clock over in Central, and the guys are exhausted.
If you're hoping your kids were coming home soon from Central,
they
got
are
4
not.
more minutes over there. So, and a really low-scoring game, 46-46.
And a pretty good foul situation too. Cardinals only have 5, Panthers have 6. So Cardinals in the bonus.
So we get
double
Bulls to
overtime.
inbounds the last second here.
They just want to get this one in and run the clock. We'll see a little system error. The inbound goes to Bowles, held on to Schumer for a second, and that stops it.
Big win for them.
Huge win. Kept that one close. You got to give credit. Altoona really fought back for that one.
They did. They changed their focus, their strategy at half. I got to give credit to Coach Peplinski. She came out with more intensity on defense, and it worked. They just missed a couple easy layups there in the second half.
That one definitely could have gone the way of Altoona, but
Kennedy Berg and Braylon Seiverling in that second half brought them back, but not enough. They'll drop to 12-6, 6-5 in the conference, and Prescott gets that big 7th win to go ahead of Altoona in the conference.
get that better standing for.
And Prescott will be home against Somerset on Friday, and then they will go to Northwestern.
Isn't that Thursday?
I think we have the boys on Thursday.
Or actually, yeah, we do have the boys on Thursday. My apologies.
So they'll go to Somerset on Friday and Northwestern on Monday. The shooting, a lot more shots for Altoona. They had a few more offensive rebounds tonight. Altoona they'll be home against Osceola on Friday, and they'll take on Menominee at home on Monday. So
a couple more big games.
those conference games being February, March, those are the big ones you guys need to win. Prescott started it off tonight with a win.
Yes, they did.
And scoring here for Altoona, 7 for Bria Kleinschmidt, 16 for Braylon Cyberling, and she played a great game.
And she really stepped up too when the Lily Duquesne kind of got shut down in the second.
That's great that you noticed that, yeah. And she was getting steals, she was getting rebounds, and well-played game for her. Lillian Duquesne had 10. I believe she only had 3 in the second half.
Yeah, definitely. It was rough, but the Cardinals recognized quick that she's not someone you want to leave open inside.
Yeah. Yeah, she had 6 easy points, like layups. 4 for Klicka and 9 for Berg, but I thought Berg played a fantastic game.
Berg got one of my stars, Chris.
Yeah, she defensively, she was all over the ball, rebounds. Her screens, her cutting was great, but just couldn't quite get the win tonight. Violet Otto led the way again for Prescott. 30 for her, so 70 in her last 2 games. Filled up that 3 column again. 2 for Nora Bowles. 5 for Hannah Schumer. She gets one of my stars. Great passing from her.
It really makes what Violet Otto and Delaney Nelson do possible.
And great decision making. Yeah, she had a couple of turnovers, but turnovers will happen. But she made some great passes for easy layups. Delaney Nelson had 9. And Kyla Gottsinger hit that 3 for 3 points. And Prescott gets the win. And
good game at the Nest tonight.
Thanks, Madison, Connor, Ayla, thank you. Chainsaw, always good work in the control room. And Larry M makes it go. Thank you, Steve, for the game.
Thank you, Chris.
And be back Thursday, right?
That's right. Thursday, we got another great week of basketball.
Yeah, 3 games this week. And we'll be signing off here. Everybody have a great night.